Okay, so this is where we have the crematory. And it's big. It's got to have its own garage. And there she be. So people often ask how we get the deceased into the crematory. And we do have this little deal here that will help me with the rollers to get them in there. But I have to have some sort of a box to put them in. We don't cremate people in caskets like hardly ever because it's kind of wasteful, more expensive, and it's a lot to clean out of the crematory when it's done. So instead we use cremation containers, and those look like this. Here, I'll put it together, 1 second. This is what we cremate people inside. Look, it rolls so nice on the cart. Do you want to see in there? I'm sure you do. That's what it looks like inside. The flame actually never touches the body. There's this chamber up there. That's where the flame is at. It heats up the bricks enough that the body will combust. Once the cremation is done, we sweep the person out, goes down into the bucket. We take this bucket and then we go over to the processor. Right over here, come on. This is her. And this is where we're going to sort for all of our metals. Make sure there's no metals. We don't want to put that down the chute, because if that goes down the chute, it could hurt the machine. Because what this is going to do is it's going to grind the bones up to a powder. Because once that crematory shuts off, there are still bones that are left. So the bones have to get ground up into the powder that you're used to seeing. For example, here is some of our metals that we pick out. We have a company that comes, they pick up all of our metals and recycle them. Goes in there, comes down the chute. We normally have a plastic bag there, just like this, which will catch the cremated remains. Now, if a family does not want to pay for an urn, or they just are gonna buy something on their own, so they're not gonna pick one from the funeral home, we have what we call these little black plastic containers. Nothing fancy, but they get the job done and they hold your person very nicely. And this is my big magnet that we use to get the metal off.